Over the past 30 days, I've been running a bit of an experiment with my content, and not to sound like a total clickbaity bitch, but the results have been very surprising. And I'm going to share with you what I have learned because I feel like this will be very helpful to a lot of content creators. For as long as I have been working in content, for about 15 years, I am very, very old, I have always believed in substance over style. Lighting, sound, editing, production quality doesn't always make a massive amount of difference for the vast majority of people. It's more about the content of your content, what you're actually saying. That is mostly why I stick to content like this that is a bit more organic in nature, a bit more FaceTime style, also because I enjoy creating this content a little bit more. And I have tested this theory over the years with lots of different businesses, lots of different types of creators, and found this to mostly be true. Production quality doesn't make a massive difference. But I decided to test this on my own account just to be 100% sure. So at the start of this month, I started putting more effort into the production of my content. I started focusing on lighting, on sound, and on editing. My actual content, what I was saying, stayed the same, but how it was delivered and packaged was a little bit different. And here are some of the things that I have discovered. So over the past 28 days, my views have increased by 25%. My engagement has gone up by about 50%. I've generated roughly the same amount of followers and roughly the same amount of leads for my business. But here is the thing. All of the growth, all of the reach, all of the views, all of the interaction doesn't come from those high production videos. When I look at my top performing content, it's all content like this, the FaceTime style. But I still think those high production videos helped indirectly. I think it created a bit more contrast on my account and drew more attention to my organic FaceTime style videos. Other kind of surprising and unsurprising thing about this high production quality content is that over the past month, I have had more brand partnership opportunities, more speaking engagement opportunities, and more career opportunities in general, and I know that they have come directly from those high production videos because the people getting in touch with me have told me so. Because this is the thing, this style of content, this FaceTime style, is really good for growth and engagement and building community, but it can be very hard to monetize if you want to work with brands because it can be difficult for a brand to see how they could insert themselves into a video like this. When your content looks a bit more premium, it's easier for a brand to see how they would be reflected in a way that fits their aesthetic, and also if you create lifestyle content, it's easier for a brand to see how they could fit into that more naturally. As I kind of expected, it's not that one style of content is better than the other, they just serve completely different purposes. And for me and my goals, this style of content tends to work best for me. But I will still keep experimenting with that higher production value content because I've actually really enjoyed the process of learning to edit and having a bit more fun with those videos. Even though they didn't generate me direct results in terms of like tangible metrics, the return from them was bigger than the analytics sometimes shows. Just something to keep in mind, I guess, if you're thinking about what kind of content you should be creating.